Hello, welcome to Zigmatech Learning Hub. I will be your instructor for mathematics. For this class, we are going to be taking our exercises from the ExamGuide app. If you don't have the application already installed on your device, I will want you to download the app in order to follow along in this class. ExamGuide is a leading educational app that helps students prepare adequately for various exams like UTME, post-UTME, WEAC, GC, KCPE, IJMB, JUPEB, KCPE, BESE, SSCE, NCEE, and NECO, etc. You can download the app from www.examguide.com or Google Play Store. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be updated on new videos. Ready for today's class, okay? Let's get started. You're welcome once again for today's lesson. This is just continuation of the same transformation, but this time around we're going to consider rotation. Specific objective at the end, look at what you expected to know to define rotation as type of congruencies, solve problems on it, then solve problems on enlargement. Rotation. Another name for rotation is just turning. If I turn this way, I've rotated. Turn again, you turn again. This rotation, it can be done anti-clockwise movement or clockwise movement. If I turn this way, this is an anti-clockwise moment. When I turn this way, clockwise moment. But now, we're going to see rotation proof on the aspect of anti-clockwise moment, based if it is turning 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree. Derivation of rotation formula. Okay. Our cardinal point, as we know, one thing you should have in mind is that you will be rotated either 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree. Anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise, ANCW. So this is our midpoint or the starting point origin. This is y-axis. This is x-axis on minus side. This is y on minus, x on positive. So derivation of image given object x, y, this is object to produce an image. Now we don't know the image. Let us check what the image is going to be for 90 degree rotation, anti-clockwise movement. First one is under 90 degree. This person is standing here, move, rotate. The person has rotated 90 degrees. It's just movement of 90 degrees. When you move, what else is this? This y. What else is this? Minus x. But remember that in coordinate system, the first variable that should be there is what? X, and y is the second one. But look at the movement of this anti-clockwise moments under rotation of 90 degree. We started with y, so you write y. Then we've ended with x, you write x. But because the first person that needs to be here is x, so you accord the respect of this minus sign to y, meaning our formula for 90 degree anti-clockwise moment is what? Minus y and x. That is the first one, 90 degree anti-clockwise rotation. Now let us move 180 degree. You are moving from here to this way. That's 180 degree. Your starting point for 180 degree, object implies or equals image. So our image, see the movement, the first person is minus x, the second person is minus y. So this one is very straightforward. There is no room for saying let us interchange, because we started from the right variable that should start the movement. So the next is the movement in 270 degree anti-clockwise rotation. See the movement here? Move from here to here. Can you see it? I move this way. So object, we started with who first? Minus y. And ended with who? X. But this is not the solution, because the first person that needed to be here is x. Therefore, we must accord the respect, because it's the domain of x. So we are removing this minus to transfer it to x. We'll now transfer the sign of x to y for taking that position. So the formula or the image, this is an image of this object, is what? Y comma minus s. Now let us see some example, because if I keep talking, it will look as if it's just a story I'm fabricating. But before we solve, let us also consider another sample for rotation. Look at this. Let me use a line. I rotate this line. If you rotate it, it becomes this. Okay, let's say I. Rotate again. Rotate again. Likewise, B. If you rotate B now, it will go like this. Rotate it again. Then rotate it again. Rotate it again. It's come back to its normal position. Can you see the rotation? This eye, when you rotate this way, rotate again, it will stand. Rotate again, it will be on a horizontal line. You rotate again, it will be on a vertical line. Look at the rotate, it moves this way. Rotate it again, it moves again. Rotate again, this way. Rotate, it will come back to its normal position. You rotate again, it becomes this way. So, these are the practical example of what? Rotation. Just know what rotation is all about. Just turning, a turning. It could be turning on the left-hand side or turning on the right-hand side. Look at sample 1. If the point P 2,4 is rotated anticlockwise through 90 degrees about the origin, determine the what? The coordinates of the image. That's the question given to us. Now let us look at it. We already know the derivation of the formula that we ought to use when it is anti-clockwise rotation. I will also let you know when it is clockwise rotation. It's just the opposite of what you have. So for this object, P 2,4 to be rotated through 90 degrees. See our movement. This is y, this is minus s. Object equals image, or image minus y, x. Anti-clockwise. If this is clockwise, look at the formula. Clockwise. The formula will be just to interchange this y minus x. That's all. This formula will, the negative sign will be transferred to the x-axis, but the position still remains. It's only sign that will change. Okay, now let us solve this. This is 2, 4. The solution now will be what? Minus 4, then 2. This is the answer. Now let us draw it. Sketch the solution. To sketch the solution, we'll have that a horizontal line, a vertical line, so 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The object 2, 4. See our object 2, 4. This way. Plot the object P. Now let us plot the image P prime. This is P object. The image P prime is minus 4, 2. Got it here. P prime. Now remember, it is what? 90 degree. Meaning it's going this way. From point of origin, you draw. I want to show 90 degree. Can you see that indeed the movement was 90 degree anti-clockwise rotation? So that is it. You are done. This is the object, while this is the image. Let's take another example. Point 2, where you have the point P minus 3, 2 is rotated anti-clockwise through half turn about the origin. Determine the coordinates of the image. Now this one is talking about half turn. You know, a full turning in rotation is what? 360 degree. The half it means what? 180 degree. Now let us see how it turns. So first of all, generation of formula, our cardinal points, 180 degree. This minus y minus x. Meaning object xy will imply image minus s minus y. So our question, object minus 3, 2, will produce what? Our image 3 minus 2. So we are done for the solving. Now let us plot and see how this thing is rotated through half of the origin. Let's plot the object. Origin 0. This is 1, 2, 3. X positive, x negative, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Y negative, y positive, 1, 2, 3. Now let us plot the object. The object started with minus 3 against 2. See minus 3, see 2. Let's just plot. Can you see it? Okay. The object has been plotted. You can call it P. Let us take a look at the image. The image is minus 2 against plus 3. See minus 2 against 3. Can you see it? But remember, you must follow the instructions strictly. They say about the origin. So it must pass through the origin. Passing through the origin. Minus 3 against 2. Okay, see the movement. So that's the movement. When it is half turn, that's the movement. So our image now is what? -2, 3, -2. 3 against 2. So that's the solution to that question. Now let us consider the next thing we call the enlargement. Before we pick question from past question. Enlargement simply means when a smaller object has been enlarged into a bigger one. Maybe I have a smaller triangle. If I increase it, this triangle has been enlarged. Enlargement deals with scale factor. Scale factor, which could be reduction or enlargement. If you are reducing, the scale factor will be half. Then if you are enlarging, it will be ×2 of the what? The object, the image will be ×2. Now let us consider this diagram to explain the details of enlargement. As you can see on the board in your slide, this point is called center of enlargement. Center of enlargement. Let's produce a triangle. We draw another triangle. Call here D1, then C1 here, B1 here. This is an image. Now let us get an object. Let's paint the object. Call it A, B, C, D. Then another one of it, a smaller one. A2, D2, C2, D2. This one is not painted. Then let's produce A3, D3, then D3. If you want to interpret and get the scale factor, we begin to work with ratio using this diagram, okay? Whereby you say OA1 all over OA is equal to OA1 OA equals OB1 all over OB equals OC1 all over OC equals 2. Meaning this object, the image is times 2 of the object. You can also go this way. This object, the image is times 2 of this object. You can also go this way. AB1 all over, that's AB1 all over AB, A1B1 all over AB equals A1B1 equals AB. Then B1C1 this way, B1C1 all over BC equals A1 D1 all over. As you move A1 D1, that's the AD. Everything equals what? 2. Still meaning the object, the image is times 2 the object. Now we want to consider this A2 against A. You can see that the image is half of the object, meaning let's consider it the same way we did from the other one. OA2 all over OA equals OB2 all over OB equals OC3 OC2 all over OC equals then 1/2. Look at it critically. You can see that this object, the image, this is an image, this is the object, is half of this, meaning the scale factor is 1/2. Let us see a question that will help us through, so that you understand the details of what we are doing. Now, let's, given this question now, under the enlargement, triangle, the triangle P 1,6, Q 5,4, then R 3,2 is mapped on a triangle. That's another triangle with an image P1, P prime, -2, -6, Q prime, minus 4 comma minus 5, r prime minus 3 comma minus 4 by an enlargement E, by an enlargement E, full stop. By drawing the triangle on a graph paper, find the coordinate of the center of enlargement. The question is A, to find coordinate of center of enlargement. That's question 1B. The scale factor of E, scale factor of E. Okay, that's the question given to us. Now let us do the plot a rough this thing on the board so we can trace our solution. First of all, as you know, you must get your object first. Then we think about the image. Getting our object, we draw our line usually. The vertical line and the horizontal line. We manage this in form of a graph so that it will give us what we want. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus sign, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. This minus x-axis. For y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as the case may be. This minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Let us do the plotting by plotting our image. So the image here and the object. Plotting of the object first, we'll have 1, 6, 1 against 6. That is here. You call it P. The next one, Q, 5, 4. That is x-axis is 5. Y-axis is what? 4. Call it Q. The next is 3, 2. X-axis 3. Y-axis is 2. This way, call it R. Let us join it now. You can see the joining. So that is the first triangle given to us in this question. That is triangle PQR. Now let us get the image of this triangle. That is P prime, Q prime, and R prime. And the values we are given to us as well. So Q prime, P prime is minus 2, 4, minus 4, minus 2, minus 6. This is x-axis minus 2, y-axis minus 6. This way. Call it P prime. Minus 4, minus 5 against y-axis. This minus 4, minus 5. Call it Q prime. y r prime is minus 3, minus 4. R prime, join it. Line 1. Let's go. Okay. You join this way. I finally join this. Let us get our center of enlargement as the question demands. Center of enlargement, P prime against P with a broken line. Take your time to do that. Then R prime against R. Center of enlargement, C. This is the center of the enlargement for this question. You can see it boldly, C. C, center of enlargement. You trace it, minus 2, minus 1. So, solution for center of enlargement equals what? Minus 1, comma, minus 2. We want to get the scale factor. Scale factor will have C, R prime, and C, R. Using this, C, R prime, this is C, this is R. So our C, center of enlargement, minus 1, comma, minus 2. Now, R prime will give us what? I'm having this, what you trace, against this, minus 4. X is not perfectly minus 3. But let's assume it's minus 3 against minus 4, okay? Then, for R, see R here already, 3 against 2. It's straightforward. That's R is this. So, scale factor is what? CR prime all over CR equals, for scale factor, we are using distance between 2 points. Now, let us get the distance between C and R prime, which is what? D equals square root of x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 all squared. For CR prime, will give us CR prime equals square root x2 minus 3 minus 1 all square, then plus minus 4 minus minus 2 all squared to give us what? Square root of 4 square plus minus 2 square to give us square root of 16 plus 4 equals root 20. Now we have root 20. Let us also consider CR. The distance between CR is what? Square root of 3 minus minus 1 all squared plus 2 minus minus 2 all squared to give us square root of 4 squared plus 4 squared to give us root 16 plus 16 to give us root 32. Then the scale factor SF equals what? Root 20 all over root 32. you can see the solution is in the form of SOD. So we are going to rationalize, but before that rationalization, let us break down what is necessary or what is needed to be broken down first. So for root 20, the perfect square in it is what? 4 times 5, that is 2 root 5. But remember, CR was on the negative side, so minus 2 root 5 all over. This the perfect square here is 16 times 2, which is 4 root 2. 2 here, 2 here. This implies minus root 5 all over 2 root 2. Rationalizing this will give us minus root 5 all over 2 root 2 times 2 root 2 all over 2 root 2 to give us minus 2 root 10 all over 4 times 2 to give us what? Minus 2 root 10 all over 8 is minus root 10 all over 4. So scale factor equals what? Minus root 10 all over 4. Now we're going to take another example from past question using ExamGuide. Okay, looking at the screen, this question is coming from 2018 from past question through our ExamGuide. That's 2018 question number question number 12. The question goes this way, reading on the slide. Using a scale of 2 cm to 2 units, that is, scale of 2 cm to 2 units on both axes. Draw on a graph paper 2 perpendicular. Two perpendicular axes, OX and OY, for minus 5 less than or equals S less than or equals 5 and minus 5 less than or equals Y less than or equals 5, respectively. This is part of the question, the continuation, this way. Draw on the graph paper, indicating clearly the vertices. This is the first step. Indicating clearly the vertices. The vertices and the coordinates. Coordinates, comma, the quadrilateral WXYZ, weight W 2,3, 2,3, then X 4, minus 1, y minus 3 comma minus 4 and z minus 3 comma 2. Okay, the final part of it for this question, draw on the graph paper indicating clearly the vertices. That is, draw on the graph paper indicating clearly the vertices and the coordinates of the quadrilateral, coordinates of the image. What's the image? W prime, y, x prime, y prime, z prime. Of the quadrilateral WXYZ under an anticlockwise rotation of what? 90 degrees about the origin, where y implies y prime, x implies x prime, w implies w prime, y is y prime, and z prime. Now let us solve this problem. But our focus should be under which rotation? 90 degree anticlockwise moment. Okay? When we are doing rotation, you saw how the formula were generated. This one is just 90 degrees. So we're interested in 90 degrees. Just as one move. This y, this minus x. Meaning object equals what? Image. What's the image? Minus y, x. This is all we need. That's all. That's the formula. So, what do you have here? We want to determine the image of each of w, x, y, and z. So, if we have w, comma, w prime will be what? What is our w? W is 2, 3. Say it, 2, 3. Now, its image, w prime implies what? Minus 3, 2. We're done with that. So x has been given to us. What is our s? 4, comma, minus 1, comma. The image will give us what? This is y as is. Minus minus is 1. Then 1, comma 4. That's all. Then y, the object is what? Minus 3, comma minus 4. Now, its image, w prime, equals what? 4 minus 3. Finally, z being minus 3, comma 2. Its image, z prime, equals what? Minus 2, minus 3. So, look at what we need to consider. But first of all, recall that you must plot your object before your image will be considered. So don't mix two of them together. Now let us see what happened on this issue. So looking at these values, we are given to us minus 5 less than or equal to s less than or equal to 5. Considering what we have, let us channel it to 2 cm to 2 units. So this is 2, 4, 6. You stop there. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. This is 2, 4, 6. So the object W is 2, 3. Let us plot C2, C3 somewhere here. You plot it, call it W. The object X, 4, minus 1, C4, C minus 1 somewhere here. You plot. You call it x. The object y, minus 3, minus 4, c minus 3 for s, minus 4 for y. You call it y. Finally, minus 3 against 2. See it, which is z. Let us join the object to enable us to draw the image. Now we are joining the object. Okay, that is that. Now let us plot the image. The image minus 3, 2, C minus 3, C2 on the same point here. Call it W prime. The next one is 1, 4. This is 1 here. Y4 is here. Call it what? X prime. Then 4, minus 3, C4. Minus 3 is somewhere here. Call it y prime. Z minus 2, minus 3. That is here. Z prime. Let us join it too. Okay, this marks the end of this lecture. Look at what you have here, and also look at what you have on the solution provided by our exam guide. You can see both of them are the same thing. Here marks the end of this topic, transformation versus enlargement. Thank you for participating in today's class. You can practice more questions using the exam guide app. The app scores and give a detailed explanation of all the questions at the end of your practice test. You can learn a particular topic of interest with different modes like study mode, mock mode, and practice mode. It also has other features that make learning fun. It is a must for all serious students. Download from www.examguide.com if you don't have it yet. See you in the next class. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell and share the videos to people that will benefit from it. Bye.